Hello, 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 and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. Any questions as to what it is that I do, services that I provide, any questions on Patreon, and all of that fun stuff down below in the description. So, Cancer, this is your reading for the month. Okay, Cancer, we are in this space, in this energy of just wanting to go, wanting to get something moving along, or something. There's something that you just kind of want to get over, or something that you just kind of want to get to, if that makes any sense. The song that came up for you was Lottery. And one of the chorus in the songs is just like go, 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 go. And it's like literally like just that sense of just like wanting to just go, like nonstop, whatever it is that you're pursuing at the moment. And then it says, cash on me like I hit the lottery. And there is, I'm sensing there's something that you either have accomplished or that you're working on that you are going to accomplish. And it's literally like you are in your own little bubble, your own little world, and are just extremely excited and happy, regardless of what other people are saying. Kind of looking at you, kind of like, what is going on? Anyways, guys, let's go ahead. Let's focus our energy on the candle and water. Okay. Yeah, there is a situation that you're overcoming, regardless of whatever the situation is. If it's a romantic connection, a friendship, the loss of a job, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. But you have already gotten that like aha moment, that clarity as to why it was that you had to be in that situation, as to why it was that you had to deal with certain people, or why it was that, excuse me, that you had to get your heart broken, or whatever it is. And now it's like you're like, okay, I got my clarity, and now what do I do? Now where do I move? How do I get out of this space? And how do I just start living my life? And as you're focusing on that, you're just kind of really not even paying attention to the things or the people that you left behind. And it's not even about you feeling like you're better than anybody or anything like that. It's just like you're ready for the next chapter. You're ready for what's next in your life. And you really just kind of want to go into that space without bringing any baggage from the past. In the past few weeks, probably past few months, seems that you have had a very hard time with trying to figure out which direction your life is going to go. This was probably bringing on some either nightmares or insomnia. I'm sensing some type of sleep issue, or some type of like getting enough rest type of issue. And there was probably a couple of times where you went ahead and you either drank or did certain things to try and help you kind of get that rest that you were seeking or that you were looking for. And it's like now it's like all of a sudden you're like in this new space where you're not even thinking about sleep. You're not even thinking about like resting. You just kind of just want to go, and you just want to get there, wherever there is, whatever it is that you are pursuing. You just want to get to the next level. You want to get to the next chapter. And is, it's like you're very eager to just leave the past in the past, even though there is something from your past that is trying to pull you back. There is something from your past that is trying to get your attention, whether that's a person or whatever it is. But it's like you're not even allowing that to take a hold. You're not even allowing that. You're not even acknowledging it as if it's were to be something that matters, if that makes any sense. Like if somebody that, whether, regardless of whatever it is or whoever it is, but when they reach out and stuff like that, it's like you'll talk and you'll be like, oh, hey, bye. And then it's like, I'm done and over with it. I'm going to keep moving. And it's like people are starting to notice that, people are starting to see that, and they're kind of like wondering, like, what is going on with you? Why? Where does this sudden change come from? Why are you so happy? And what is it that you're hiding? What is it that you're not revealing to everybody? Because you literally went from a place of probably being depressed and being very anxious, being very worried about, just every day to day type of things, to just kind of, it's not so much that you don't care, it's just I feel like your faith has been restored. And because your faith and whatever it is that you choose to believe, has been restored, you are able now to go ahead and move forward. You are able to go ahead and the word conquer the world, that's what wants to come out, those words anyways. So it's like, that's how you feel, like you can like there's nothing that you can accomplish, there's nothing that can stand in your way, there's nothing that you won't overcome, there's nothing that is going to stop you, if that makes any sense. So you have this sense of urgency, the sense of eagerness to just go ahead and work on whatever it is, and like pour everything, like, your love, your heart, your energy, your thoughts, your emotions, everything into whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And it's actually quite beautiful, because it's like you're coming out of a situation that involved many different people. If this is let's say that you are switching jobs, or you lost your job or whatever, there was an energy in that job where co-workers were constantly like bickering and constantly at each other, constantly trying to get ahead by putting someone else down. If you're coming out of friendships, or certain toxic connections that you've had in the past, whether they're romantic or not, you're coming out of a place where it kind of seemed like everybody, all they wanted to do was gossip about each other, or everybody was sleeping with somebody else's wife or husband. Let's put it that way. It was a very toxic, environment that you thought that you were never going to be able to get out of, either because these are friends that you've known for years, or because these are your family members. Regardless of what it is like you finally have like that calmness to go ahead and move forward. And you're not even worried about like who's moving forward with you or not, because right now your main focus, your main goal, your main vision is on working on you, and on getting those things, ambition. I don't know, the word ambition wants to keep on coming up. There's a lot of ambition here. And it's not so much about material things. These are things that you want to accomplish, like whether it is that you set a goal for yourself, like I'm going to run, by the end of whatever, I'm going to run 10Ks, or I'm going to eat healthier, or I'm going to exercise more, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to learn that. Whatever it is that you are doing to better yourself, whatever it is that you're doing to kind of allow yourself to grow and to evolve more, your main focus is really on that. And the main reason for that is because I honestly feel that your faith has been completely restored. And yes, you want other people to feel the way that you feel. You want other people to have that excitement for life, that excitement for what's coming next. And those around you just can't comprehend. And it's like, I don't know, someone's dog is popping up. I don't know why. Why is someone's dog popping up? Either there's somebody, either you or somebody that is around you that is either looking for a dog, or somebody that just recently got a dog, but there's a dog that's coming up, and the dog wants to come up in the reading, letting you or whoever it is that's connected to you that there is a dog on its way. Don't know why. There's nothing significant around the dog, if that makes any sense. It's just they wanted to make his presence known, I guess. Anyways, moving along. And it's I know some of these weird things. Anyways, so it's like your how can I put it? Your reading is mainly focused on you, not like at the moment other people's energy, other people's emotions, feelings, thoughts, opinion, or whatever, are not really interfering you, with you knowing who you are, or with you moving on with your life. So, what? Wait, give me a second, guys. There is someone's energy that feel that they have lost you, or have lost the best they've ever had. That sounds so tacky, sorry, but it's the truth, but in my opinion anyways. But it's like they're seeing you from afar, living your life, kind of like the word blossoming keeps comes up. Like they see how much, like how you've blossomed. This person is very tacky, sorry, but they see how you've blossomed, and they're kind of just standing from a distance, just admiring and just looking, because they feel that they don't have anything to offer. They feel that they cannot step up to the plate when it comes to being in your life, regardless of whether it is romantic or not. But there is an energy of a person that just feels like they cannot approach you because they see you too high, or too much for them. They are keeping, not keeping tabs, like being sneaky or anything like that, but you cross their mind a lot. And, they either hear things like, from friends or family members, oh, so and so is doing this, they did that, da 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 da. And it's like, they're like, damn, like, I could have been there with them. And again, it doesn't necessarily, like, it's not pulling to one end or the other, whether it's romantic or not. It's just somebody that there was a betrayal, but it is somebody that betrayed you, that you cut off because you no longer wanted to deal with that. And now they're seeing you grow, they're seeing you blossom, and they're regretting what they have done. And it's like when you get to this point where you're like, okay, I accomplished this, now where do I go, right? So it's like you're gonna be stuck like in between two choices. And the reason why you're gonna be stuck in between two choices is because there's gonna have to be a choice made when it comes to two people. You're going to have to choose between two different people that you want to move forward with. And this is more of a romantic connection that I'm speaking about directly. There is one that will make things a little bit less challenging. Let's put it that way. When it comes to your journey, when it comes to growth, when it comes to this person really wants to grow and really, this is not somebody that you have met yet. It doesn't feel like an old energy. The other person is probably, it seems like somebody that you've met, but it could be that either like a fling or somebody that you flirted with or something like that, but that nothing really ever took off, if that makes any sense. But the person that you're going to be more drawn to, let's put it that way, the person that is going to make things easier or less challenging, a person that you're not going to have to guess what they're thinking, you're not going to have to guess what you're doing, you're not going to have to guess where you stand within their life, is someone that is coming in, is someone that is coming new, and is going to feel like this person just literally like popped out of nowhere. It's like, you bump into them wherever, and it's like, oh, sorry, and then it's like from a small little bump or whatever it is, like at the supermarket or picking up coffee, whatever it is, but it's gonna be something so random, and it's like immediately the two of you are just gonna kind of like just hit it off, if that makes any sense. And you have to, when this happen, or when anything good happens in your life, you have to stop doubting yourself so much. You have to stop questioning it so much, because, excuse me, I think I have to sneeze. Nope, gone. Because I feel that whenever things start to go good, and wherever things are going, like are flowing, and things are, you're starting to manifest and things like this, you have a tendency to start doubting, start doubting yourself, you start thinking about what could go wrong. And within that process of, like, when you're in that mindset, you start to lose part of your faith, and then it's like you go downhill very quickly. So moving forward, as these blessings are coming in, as you're meeting, as you meet this person, and there's a lot of new people, there's a lot of like a newness around you. You're being asked to remember to continue on holding on to your faith, and not to give in so much into the fear of what could go wrong, because that is what has kept you in this place of kind of feeling stuck, if that makes any sense. It's very specific. I don't know who this is for. I don't know if you're expecting, or if you know somebody that's expecting around you. But there is a pregnancy that is close to full term, let's say. But it's not that the baby is breached. The baby is head down. So, not head down, face down. Face down, not face down. There you go. So, breached and face down. There you go. Sorry. So legs are coming out first, then buttocks, but the face is going to be facing down. For whatever the reason, there is not going to be enough time for this individual to have a C-section. Again, I'm not trying to scare anybody or anything like that. They're not showing me any death or anything like that with the baby. I think it's more of a, I don't know if you're going to be in like the birth of, well, if a friend is giving birth, or a cousin, or whatever it is. But the entire thing is that when it comes to the time when this person is going to give birth, the baby's going to be breached, and they're going to be face down instead of face up. So there is going to like be an overwhelming feeling of like anxiety or something, that they might lose the child. But when it comes to this child being born and making it through, everything looks good. It is just more of, I feel like you're going to be somehow like emotionally supporting this person, either during the birth or shortly after, because either this person is going to blame themselves for the baby being in that position, which I really don't understand why they would do that, or this person may end up falling into like depression, postpartum depression after the birth. And for some reason, this female's energy is coming up in your reading, so that you are aware, and you are kind of like I guess in a way prepared to be able to be there for this person emotionally, even if it's just listening to when they want to vent and things like that, and kind of like reassuring them that it's normal for females to have postpartum depression after giving birth, especially sometimes, not especially, but sometimes if you have a difficult delivery and things like that. Women tend to sometimes blame themselves when there's complications and things like that. So just an FYI that I wanted to come up. Again, I don't know if you're pregnant or if you know somebody that is pregnant, but this is a pregnancy that is like almost This person is like almost at full term. But the child and mother are going to be fine, regardless of anything. Excuse me. Remembering to stay connected to your faith. So whatever it is that you do to stay connected to, you know, God, source, divine, universe, spirit, your ancestors, your guides, your angels, whatever it is that you follow, really, especially like I want to say within the next week or so, really try and stay committed to whatever it is that you do, whether it is that you pray on a daily basis or whether it is that you meditate on a daily basis, whatever it is that that you do on a daily basis, just try and keep that routine. Just because not so much you're going to see certain people going through certain things that may get you in a place or a space where you could start worrying or could start having doubts as to where it is that your life is going. So the challenge, the advice, I just need one more for the outcome. So the challenge we had was the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm going to go ahead and show you the card. No, we're not doing all of that, Cancer. Come on, guys. We have like 8 other signs to do, right? Almost 2 cards that fell. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And, you know, you see the fish and you see her inside the fish and she's looking down and things like that. So the challenge for you is really staying aligned, really staying center when it comes to your faith, and really not allowing the negative thoughts or the doubt to seep in during the next month or so. Regardless of whatever it is that is going on, just know that whatever steps you're taking, whatever it is that you're choosing to do, you have been guided to do so. So do not allow your faith to be shaken, if that makes any sense. Because that is going to be your biggest challenge when it comes to that. Then we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. And it's like there's certain people or a specific person, or this can be within yourself, that you need to allow for the communication to kind of have a dialogue. I feel that either you or another person kind of say something and that's it. It's like regardless of whatever they're trying to say, regardless of whatever it is that they're trying to get across, so you are trying to get across, you know, vice versa, however it fits your energy. But there's an energy of dealing with either a person or people that are not open to receiving someone else's perspective. And as you're trying to stay within your faith, as you're trying to stay balanced, as you're trying to stay aligned, just keep in mind that when it comes to communication with other people, we have to be open to listen or to at least hear what it is that they have to say. Because if we continue to just wanting everybody to see things from our perspective, then we don't learn. So just be very mindful when it comes to communications with other people. And this also goes when it comes to communication within yourself. Because again, the doubting needs to stop. So we have Sophia and the Sun as your outcome. And with these two combined, it's like you are finally at a place, you know, as you're going through the challenges of, like, you know, trying to stay away from the doubt, trying to stay away from the second guessing yourself, and really learning to communicate with yourself and learning to communicate with others, you're going to find that balance where you're not going to where the second guessing and the doubting is going to be less, and eventually it's going to become a thing of the past, and you're going to be able to communicate with others because you're going to be able to speak openly because there's no more doubt. You're going to be able to express yourself without any shame, and you're going to be able to allow the world, to allow those around you to see you for who you truly are. Whew, okay. Well, Cancer, that is all that I have for you at the moment. As always, thank you for all the love and support, and I will see you guys back with the monthly next month. I hope that you guys are all taking care of yourself, and that's pretty much it. Sending everybody love, strength, and blessing. Bye.